Guys, Messenger of Death here, and we are going to be playing a new game today. I'm going to be playing a game known as Dragon Age Origins. I loved this game when I was younger, back in the Xbox 360 games. It was a legendary game. Absolutely fantastic game for its time. Still holds up today as an amazing RPG in my opinion. I absolutely adore this game. With the new Dragon Age coming out in several months, I figured why not, you know. I've got it, it's on EA Pass. I actually own it, all of them on Xbox, but I don't get them on my PC for some reason, all my saves and everything. So, apparently I do get all the DLC though, so, you know, that's great. And so, is the Golden City blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Ooh, ominous. Canticle of Phrenides 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Really sets off the tone amazingly.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Boom. What an intro. Now that's an intro that grabs your attention. They knew what they were doing with that. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. So what that means is, depending on what you choose, will basically affect how you start. Mages will always start on the Circle of Magi. Most of the time, because it's to do with the lore. You'll understand more as we play through the game. I don't want to give it all away so soon, you know. But if I was to say choose a rogue, I could start as a human noble, or a warrior as a human noble. For the elves, you know, you've got the elvish backgrounds, the way they start off the game. Dwarves have their own backgrounds. 2 distinct openings. And I want to go through each of the openings before we get on with the official game. Give you a taste of each of the starting areas, because they all have a different way of tying into the same part, basically. And they are great. They are well done. So, I'm going to go with a rogue. I'm going to go with a Dwarf Commoner for my first character. It's not going to be my main character. It's just we're going through the starting area.
Greetings.
And we'll see what it's like from that side. So it doesn't really matter what name we have. Stabby McBroska. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Stabby McBroska. Don't ask. I'm really not too fussed, honestly. I'm going to give some points there, some points there. And that'll be a good amount. 18 dexterity to start. Coercion's going to be nice just for convincing people. Could be useful. Next. Stealth is nice. Deft hands to pick locks. Definitely. Very nice. And sure, we'll go on Nightmare.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the 2 remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look. Something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
He's right, whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool. Didn't tell you not to sell that way to my sister. We owe you everything, Barat. Won't let you down. Don't worry, she'll find a man. Didn't tell you not to sell that way to my sister.
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like to see him treating you this way.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
And his son will call you uncle and come visit on name days. So what are you doing here? We've kept our part of the deal. And his son will call you uncle.
That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So get off the back and tell me my job for today. See, she's found someone. I told you we'd deliver. Watch yourself, bro. May not need you pretty soon. Yeah.
Everyone needs me. Because everyone has things they want, and my Carter, we're the ones who provide. Until you can do that, you're nothing but my errand boy. So shut up and do as you're told.
Ooh, just you wait, bro. You want me to beat someone up for you?
Good guess. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
Bruh. You're gonna find my knife in your back. You don't have to hide anything from me, Rika.
I know. You've always been a good brother. Always tried to protect me. I should have told you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Someone like me can never actually be a paragon.
It wouldn't be the first time. Garelon the Blood Risen was born castless, you know, before he went to the surface. And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
That was certainly surprised,
don't
Mother.
pay attention to her. She's just a bitter old drunk. She also said you'd never learn to walk, or stop dumping in the bed. Make something of
Bruh,
yourself
don't call
just
me
to
out like
spite her.
that. Come on now. Shh, people might be listening. Come on, bro. Can't be doing that to me. Don't know why I can't just join the army and fight Darkspawn.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
Haven't the Darkspawn almost overrun the current troops?
Every year, more of the beasts come up from the deep roads. I've heard they've even been harrying the surface.
Is no one doing anything about it? The Darkspawn are not likely to touch us here.
Perhaps. Though the thought of falling to cutthroats or dying of plague is hardly more comforting. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
It's not fair that Barat gets to push us around.
Money gives him power. He's got family on the surface, which means he can smuggle up lyrium and smithcrafts, and bring down silks, wines, and furs. And he played it smart. When he started expanding, he made sure it was only the casteless he shook down for protection, so the guardsmen didn't care.
Can Barat really follow through on his threats?
Don't underestimate him. Barat has thugs who'd kill their own mothers just to work for him.
Yeah, you tell me I can become a paragon?
It wouldn't be the first time. Garelon the Blood Risen was born castless, you know, before he went
I
to
already
the surface.
seen this dialogue.
And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
Imagine finding your own house.
So what are you standing around here for? Go do something great.
Maybe I will.
Maybe
that.
you will. But until then, we can only serve as Barat demands. And he won't like it if either of us is late.
Barat expects too much from you.
You know how desperate the nobles are for more children. They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate.
I mean,
And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family.
what are you doing? Sending the baby straight into the
That's
army?
what Barat's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
You know, it take like 10, 20 years for that child to grow, right? Did you say there was a noble who was interested?
Yes. That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget.
Ew, I don't want to think about my sister doing that.
Fine. How about I keep the details to myself, and you don't tell me why you come home covered in blood every night.
I need to get going for Barack.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. WASD to explore the world. Okay, it's gonna get a bit of getting used to. I've never played this on PC, so it's gonna be... Yeah, I definitely prefer console, but console doesn't work apparently. Use your mouse wheel to zoom in, scroll forward for exploration, or scroll backwards for tactical combat. Exploration mode. Something. The mouse when you pan across the screen. Put elbows and markers in your current area map that indicate when you use to progress your active quest. Okay, I can apparently loot this, so why not? Ooh, hello. Yes, please. Yo, why have I got a bunch of stuff? Bruh, I've got some free armor. Off rip. And people need to not interfere while I'm in the middle of recording by dinging my phone. Every time I record, guys, you hear it every time. Ah, swear. +26 dexterity to wield it. +1 to all attributes. Sure. Feral Wolf Charm, 5 health regeneration, 1 armor. Belt. 3 cunning, that'll be nice because I'm a rogue. 1 health regeneration in combat, reduces hostility, 50% to healing effects. 3 constitution, 25% fire resistance, 7% spirit resistance. 1 armor penetration, 1 stamina regeneration in combat, 10% critical backstab damage, that's definitely going to be good. +1 to all attributes, that's probably going to be good as well. Okay, we look a little weird, mind you, like this, but it'll do. It works. At least I've got a little bit of extra strength. That's cool. Wonder what else I could find by looking around. Why can I attack something there? I can't. I just click on it. This is our bathhouse, I'm guessing. It's been so long since I played this. Hello.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
As the King of Ozamar, I heard you were single.
Don't you sass me, you ungrateful brat. I made you, and I can make another just like you.
And the only reason you're here, not dead in the gutter.
Then you should have left me there. What have I got that's worth living for?
What about me? What about Rika?
I know you both hate me. I know what I done to you, but it was for your own good. The world's a cruel place. You had to learn that. You think you'd be where you are now if I'd let you hide from a few slaps? Everything you are, I made you.
Even that's something to be proud of.
I tried my best. They treat us like dust, tell us we're cursed. How else are we supposed to live? We got nothing. There's no way out for any of us.
Yeah, you seem to be able to get all your hands on all this alcohol all the time, though, don't you? You're wrong. I'm going to make something of my life.
You can try, but you'll never get it off you. Dust Town. It sticks to the skin. You don't bleed red enough for them, and nothing's gonna change that. All you can do is find some way to forget.
Damn, bro. Well, that was intense. Whew. Drunk of the mother, what's my father gonna be like?
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Haven't I told you never talk about my sister that way?
But no hot-blooded dwarf can help himself. Those perfect lips, just made to be screaming my name. You must have
Bruh,
a few naughty
that's
thoughts
my
yourself,
sister,
huh?
bro.
What
You have to
say?
calm down with that shit. That might feed you your spleen.
Oh, at least I'd have something to eat. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we better get down to business.
Right, what's the story? Aw, I was hoping our mission was me making fun of you.
No such luck. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
What sort of goods are we trying to find?
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get.
Yeah, dear. What do we do with him if he's been holding out on Barat?
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
I don't think it's right to just kill this guy.
We're not just killing him. First we take back anything he stole, and then we kill him. Come on, you can feel bad later.
I'm sorry, but this armor here, like, the way it is, like, fair enough for this side, when it's like this, it looks like, you know, something you'd use to protect yourself, and it's filled with something. It doesn't look good. No idea where this disguise is.
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Okay, let's show this Duster what Barat does to cheaters.
Poetry to my ears, Selraka.
Okay, it's saved. Control party members. A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left-clicking on his or her portrait or body. Okay, nice. Alternatively, you can set this menu / just how the AI controls them. Inventory AI. That's not working. Sis. Formari are known for a rigorous dedication to the pursuit of knowledge. This manual is one of the popular Formari texts, contains a wide variety of insight into skills and knowledge. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a skill, but is rendered useless afterwards. Okay. Hello? I don't understand how I'm supposed to bring up the tactics menu. Because the button I pressed was not... definitely not what it told me it were. Because that's not working on my keyboard. But apparently it is that. And why isn't it working when I'm compressing it? Oh, whatever. Right. Let's move on a bit. Try and get some exploration done. Can I go in here? No. Is there anything else I can loot? I wouldn't mind getting more free stuff. Home, so that's my house, I'm guessing, where I just came out of. Okay. You're just a beggar. A beggar. This guy a beggar, yeah?
Hey there, Carter boy. Care to try a taste of this? Any way you like it.
Is that right? Oh, I'll mess around with all that later.
None shall see me.
So that's my skills and how they work. Who's this guy?
2 bits for the needy.
Needy, who do you think you're looking at, old man?
I seen you around. You one of them Barat boys. You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age.
What happened to you?
I used to work in the mines, checking the new tunnels for bad air. Set me down with a candle, and there must have been a pocket of gas, because it went up like dragon's breath. Healer saved my life, but I can't half walk. What's a man supposed to do?
Is there any way I can
You
help?
got some spare feet? If not, a silver would fill that void real nice.
Is there anything you can give me for my money?
Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, soldier. You looking for someone to shine your shoes, clean your pots, keep you warm at night?
Just tell me, have you seen a servicer named Oscaius?
Is that what you're looking for? That's worth 10 bits, no?
Tell me, or your body might end up in blocking a mine shaft.
Go ahead. Beat up an old man if it makes you feel better. I seen your man at Tapster's. I was waiting out back, but they wouldn't tip me the dregs off the ale barrel. Said it was going to compost. But I saw another Brad there with his surface money, and they served him. Called him Oscaius, sir. Pah.
You see what he had on him?
You think I got that close? Tavern keepers, they know all I have to pay with is dirt. Now get out of here, you're scaring off the other pockets. Alms! Alms for the poor.
Okay. Getting used to this is gonna take a little. Like, the controller is just so flawless the way I move around and rotate. But it just feels so off. So I have to like get my screen to go like this just to be able to turn.
Spare Silver. My boy needs medicine. The doctor
Sorry, lady.
wake
I don't have
without
any.
it.
Go to your party and venture forth. Okay.
What are you doing here, Brand?
Hey,
Cash.
boy. You look like someone who could use a spare copper. What do you say?
Better not be anything dirty.
I'm a happily married man. All you'll get from me is good solid coin, and it won't take any work on your part. You look like you've still got all your teeth, nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2.
Nah.
What do you say?
It's crazy, I'm not gonna sell my teeth.
You won't get a better price. I'm in demand, top tooth and wig shop off the Diamond Quarter, 4 years running. There are some who just take what they want off someone like you. I'm offering an honest deal. What do you say?
Any idea who I work for?
Barat wouldn't like you throwing that around. This guy's an artisan that's practically a smith. We don't need that high a profile.
That sounded like a threat, Brand. You know the sentence for harassing a resident engaged in legitimate trade is public flogging and 100 silver fine.
Never mind, I was just leaving. Do you think you could call a guard before I knock you out?
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just leaving. Right now, forgive my friend.
My
You
guy's
know
a
the
thug,
vet
you
fumes,
know?
They mess with the mind. We're very
He's a nice
sorry
guy
to
into
bother
some degree, but he's also a
you. Get back
thug.
before you land us both in a cell.
You know? It's the lowliest of the lowest. I grew up in a hard place, you know?
On the deep roads.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not, Ronka's dead. She's been gone 2 years.
The dev strains
No one's
parasites,
died
lay
that
traps or avoid immediate confrontation with enemies. Okay. Who's this person?
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
Can't believe Les never told you about his best friend.
When I'm with a lady, the last thing I'm thinking about is you.
Well, look around, boys. I can slide you on the markup, being
That's
that
fair.
you're friends. But I can't give anything away for free.
I'll take a look.
Just don't touch anything if you can't meet the price.
What do you sell? A bunch of healing items and things. Okay, it's quite a few things. But I don't have any money, so I don't even know why I looked. I mean, I could sell some of these, but who knows, I might end up using some of them or something. I could sell that. Don't need that anymore, I've got better boots now. I'm not going to use the shield. And we'll just keep those for the time being. I suppose I could do with buying some more of these. It's always a good idea, you know. And that'll do. Appreciate doing business with you.
Great prices on all arms and armor, like they were crafted by the Paragon Smith Ronka herself.
Tomorrow.
I have nothing you can afford, and as long as you're here, no one else will come.
You're a merchant. Why do you wear Castless face brand?
Same as you. It's illegal for me to walk here without one. I'm from the surface, so by the law of assembly, I'm castless. But I think of the brand as just a part of the license to vend my wares. I use a washable ink, and when I return home, it's gone first thing. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day.
Fair enough. You think I choose to live like this, though?
You certainly don't choose to live any other way. If you were on the surface, you could open a shop, claim land, and start a farm, and get legally married by the human chantry. Orzammar is the only place in the world that will treat you like this. Yet you all stay. I'll never understand it.
Isn't the surface disgusting and full of humans?
There is one thing about the surface, though. There are no castes, and we dwarves all look to help each other. It always seems sad to me that our homeland is the one place in this world where you're likely to be killed by a fellow dwarf. Now, unless you're gonna buy something, I need to unload and get home before the rain sets in. That's water from the sky, by the way.
That's a cookie it was.
Fine. But try to steal anything and I'm calling the guards.
Ooh. Okay. You sell armor. Noted. Why does this look so bloody low? Like, bruh. Who's been getting murked? At this store?
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
You work for a Shaper?
And well, I might. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperette, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
You're just a servant, aren't you, castless too?
I am not casteless. I am an honorable member of the servant caste. I serve my betters as is my place, decided by the ancestors who granted my mother my birth. I am not a criminal.
I'm not a criminal either, exactly.
You were once. Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway, but their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born.
Well, I guess you're not looking for a quick tumble?
Get away from me. I'll tell my father you tried to violate me. I would sooner lie with a nug.
Okay, I was not expecting my character to walk up to her like that. I thought it was just like a joke or something, like he was making a joke, so, you know, for a tumble, you know, because she was talking about being, like, kind of like, all much better because she's servant cast. I thought it was just my character's way of being witty. I wasn't expecting that.
Barat won't want to see us without proof that surfacer's dead.
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
Can I go in there now?
I assume this pile of worthless junk belongs to you? You realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through? Move it, or I shall have it thrown out in the deep room.
Can't enter there either, it seems.
I couldn't even set up shop in my usual place.
Nonsense.
It's true. They said that the servants needed to polish the floors on that side of the commons in preparation for the new commander's first commission.
Yes. The new Idukan commander's feast is tomorrow, isn't it? I suppose it can't be helped then.
See, the world builds upon itself. It does it, like, naturally. Instead of it just being like, I have to do this and I have to do that. Like, you're just experiencing the game, going through the game, talking to people, reading notes, exploring and looking around. You see a dude with a name that you're just not used to seeing, and
they say the warrior cast is hosting a proving.
you know, you walk up to him, it could be something interesting, a quest or some knowledge and lore in the background of a location. Like, it's really well done. I know I've got to speak to him, but I want to speak to the bartender first, see if I can speak to him. Whoa. Take a closer look before you say that.
Who the dust are you? Oh, my mistake. I didn't realize you were one of his. I'm not looking for any trouble.
Tell me if you know where to find a man named Ascaius.
Is that what this is all about? He's here, all right. Right over there. Been nursing that same mug half the day. Paid up front, though. Good silver. What's he done?
You want to make that your business?
Sorry, just trying to make conversation. You, do what you have to. Just, try and keep it neat. I'm still paying for this space.
Don't worry. Well, Ascaius.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
You think Barat wouldn't find out you're cheating him?
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Then why have you been holding out on him?
I haven't. I wouldn't.
You think that's going to convince me?
I do have some lyrium ore. I have a little deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
How long have you been cheating Barat?
Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me.
Give me one good reason not to kill you.
I've got a lot of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore and sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
Give me all you have and I'll pretend you weren't here.
All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Barat will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
Me? You think I wouldn't share it with my best friend?
Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Barat. And to someone who won't run to him. Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll take it to Olinda. Remember her? She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
25.75 or deal. Deal.
Then what happens to me?
Go up to the surface and never come back.
We'll have to tell Barat he's dead. If he ever finds out.
He won't. I swear. You'll never see me in Orzammar again. Thank you. You're as noble as you are strong. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Now he's spared, I don't have to kill him, and I get to enjoy the reward for myself. Oh yes.
Is that smart? If Barat finds out Ascaius ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me, he'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor.
Too late for regrets. He's halfway to the service by now.
We should sell this quick and report back before Barat starts wondering what's taking so long. Unless you think we should give it all to Barat.
We'll sell one. We're keeping it all.
Then let's head back to Olinda.
What are you two doing back here?
Actually, we got some lyrium to sell you.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium?
Are you interested
How
or
much
not?
do you have?
But how much per nugget?
I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30.
We'll sell you 2 nuggets. Now, why is lyrium so valuable anyway?
Because we have it, and the folks topside need it. It's what their mages use to power their spells. And it's the only metal that'll let magic stick to a shield or sword. Now, do you want the deal or not?
I'll sell you 2 nuggets.
Alright then. Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Ooh, I might be in trouble now, though. But with that, I'm going to call the first episode to an end. It's been a bit slow. It does start off a bit slow. If you like me, likes to explore and conversate and find out the lore of places, like that's what I enjoy doing. But you know, you can rush through the game if you really want to, but what's the point in that? May as well indulge in some lore. But I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.